Can I ask you a question?
Anyone who saves his guy.
On the same episode, yeah, this is not me coming for the cast members because we all have different personalities. As soon as Ginga Jay expressed himself, did you not see King Richard saying, "Oh, you see,
Yeah,
you
I
are
saw-
not saying
I
anything"?
saw
And did you see?
everything what
But did
happened.
you see King Richard was like, Lois, what do you have to say? Trying to get me to say something negative, and I wasn't trying to come for him. Also, did you hear Gabs
I heard
say, "Oh, so you have a problem
everything.
with black women"?
No,
Very
even
early.
that. What did you go to jail for? The whole room was attacking
And
him.
did you see me say, "Don't do that on camera"? I wasn't even
Which is
trying to
fine,
get his stuff
but it
out there.
still
We were trying to
furthers
keep it
my
calm.
point.
But you haven't said anything about the men kind of
Because I'm
instigating
trying to,
anything.
but remember, I'm being interrupted. But yeah, so this is what was happening to him. Yeah, this is exactly what was happening to him.
Let him get yourself out of here.
Yeah, no, I can't be out
all
of
right,
there.
say your whole point then.
Yeah, we're not
For telling the truth, I don't mind. Because I'm saying a truth.
A truth, yeah.
Right.
Not
so
the.
a truth, which is fine. We're all saying a truth. None of us are saying the truth, if that makes it better for you. Yeah. So, yeah, he was trying to explain himself because they asked him a direct question. During that answer, they kept on cutting him. Yeah. And when the person who cut him, they let that person fully speak. Then when he went to respond, someone else is telling him a question. So eventually that leads to frustration. Yeah, the woman who was in the crowd, yes, she was talking nice, but he answered her. He said to her, "Look, why should I?" Like she said, "Well, can I? You let that person speak, so now you can let me speak." He said, "Well, then there's no point to the conversation because she's already said so. I don't care." And he's
one person said that, not the whole
but
room.
It doesn't matter. But they were speaking for the whole room because let's have it
wasn't
right.
speaking for everyone.
Yeah, they were because you all had something in common. You're women. You're black. He counted all of you. Not one of you. There was bare examples of what he was saying. There was examples of, and now let's get something correct here. Someone talking about their experiences, they can never be wrong.
Yeah.
Only people that can be wrong are people making assumptions. Are they assuming you don't love your mum? They're assuming this one. This is assumption. Only you can be wrong. The person relaying what they went through can never be wrong about what they went through.
We never had a problem with what he went through.
But this is how it started. He was trying to relay himself. Then it got personal. Yeah, the people. So then the woman, I don't exactly know her name, but she had the curly hair.
Zilla.
How much women were here at this point?
5. It was 5 girls.
He's just going one by one.
No. There's 5 women and 5 men.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
that was the panel, right?
Yeah.
But the men that were on the panel, some of them were simps, and some of them were just scared.
Okay.
Yeah, it's that simple because there are... Now, there's a line where he went too far and he stopped talking about what was general and started, like I said, generalizing and attacking, yeah? So I can't defend that side of the attack, right?
Yeah,
but see, on this side of the attack, yeah, because you have to go back to before it was toxic to see how it got toxic. When on this side of the toxic side, there was mistakes made on both sides. And the same way people are like, the men should have held the woman to the man to account. I believe that the women should have held the woman to account. But i.e., when a man he said that they've cheated on him and whatnot, they were quick to throw that in his face. This is why everyone's cheated on you. This is why whatnot. And to me,
I didn't get involved in that.
Hold on. This is the whole point of when I'm saying, people saying not getting involved. Yeah, because slaggism, it should never be something that is championed.
Did you not see me straight away going,
that's fine. That's fine, but it still happened.
But I was trying to calm her down and say,
that's
stop
fine.
straight away.
Yeah, that's fine. But like I said, this holding something in doesn't mean it's not there. I.e., when his self-hate, that or whatever they're trying to call it, was in his explosion, they came out, he wanted to hold that in. But if via sometimes a small misunderstanding can expose a lot. So, for instance, slaggism should never be championed. Oh, that's why we cheated. Well, cheating's not something you should be throwing in someone's face. It's not something that's great. And I get that we are on social medias, we're in England, but let's have something 100%. Nearly 99% of the people in that room are from somewhere else, like their heritage, whatever, and they could never speak like that where they're from. No matter what their opinions is. Yeah, so they were talking to him in a way that they wouldn't talk at home. They were talking to him in a way so I'm not making any excuses for what he done. Yeah,
You
but
know, it is a subjective.
Can I ask
though,
you
man.
one
It's
question
subjective,
now?
innit? Man, I don't really know what goes on in these houses.
Yeah,
nowadays,
no,
man.
Can I ask you a
Behind
quick
closed doors,
question
man.
now?
you go.
Did you see the moment when he was talking about being in jail, and I kind of was gonna say something, and he went, "Shut up" to me, and I went, "I wasn't even gonna say
He's
anything."
just passionate, innit? What can you
Yeah.
expect
He,
from a
and
woman?
then
At the end
no,
of the day,
but
yeah.
it was quite rude. And then I remember Gabs was like, I bet you don't talk to Asia like that." And
Yeah,
he
it's
was like,
crazy.
"Yes, I do," and she loves it.
What?
What did you think of that moment when he told me to shut up? The way
That's
he did?
crazy, man. That's just disrespectful to anyone, though.
Yeah.
Male
Literally,
or female.
I hadn't even said anything.
Man can't
Shut
talk
up.
to me. Man can't
And
talk
I
to me
was
like that.
like,
Yeah.
and at
Do you know
that
what I
point,
mean?
it wasn't even crazy. It hadn't even gotten toxic yet, but he was already on 10. And I remember thinking, do you know what? I
Because
need to remain
before
calm in
that
this moment.
yeah, because you're starting it from yourself. But before that moment, I even saw males being rude to him.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, but then you must take that into consideration.
But he didn't get triggered by the men.
No, but because there's
He didn't get
but
triggered by
understand this. I know what you're trying to push, but that still doesn't make sense to me, because the straw that broke the camel's back is no heavier than the first straw that was placed on his back. Yeah. So that you can't be like, oh, judge someone by the last straw. I mean, oh, but why didn't you say that it was hurting from the first straw?
But
No,
if you're
because there's 10 straws now.
Yeah, but if you're gonna, if everyone contributed to that, then he should have cussed everybody.
No.
But he directed it to the people that he does hate.
And you think he hates women?
Yes.
Black women in general?
Yes, he said it.
Yeah,
he said it
yeah,
at some
yeah.
point.
Yeah,
he
but-
was like, "I hate black women. I hate them." And then he left the lobby,
That's
left the room.
That's insanity, though.
Said, "I
man.
hate black women that behave like that. Sit down."
Okay,
shut
no,
up." And I
but
was
you
like,
see that bit that you just added there, yeah?
He's going mad.
That behave like that. You see that I hate
But
that.
Chronic, we can agree that's
He's-
unacceptable, though.
No, but I know
You can't be
it-
saying that kind of stuff, bro.
listen to
Especially
me.
with a black mother as well. Like.
That's fine.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
But I hate black women that behave like that is a much different sentence to I hate black women.
Of course.
So let's
of
not
course,
push narratives.
Of course, of course.
Yeah? Yes, no, saying it first and then further elaborating is now you can take away what you further said. What's the point of elaborating on something?
Obviously,
Why did he also say, "I hate black men that instigate and do this and do that"?
you know what it is?
He
I
didn't
can
say
only
that.
speak on what I know, but what's he exactly saying, this brother, about what he hates about black women?
Right, what I took.
Basically,
from
it was
watching
his own experience. He said he doesn't like black women that have attitude. He said something about
No,
black
he said, no,
attitude happened.
what it was, he was originally describing why he no longer dates black women, right?
Yeah.
So then when they started attacking him, he's now stood up because they're not letting him speak. He's got frustrated, and he said, and they started dealing with their attitude.
Yeah.
He said, all right, cool, this attitude of not letting man speak, of he said his exact words were not knowing your place. Not knowing your place. Right, what they asked him, which place? This place. He's gone mad.
He's going crazy.
There's no, but you cannot act rational in an irrational situation.
Yeah.